Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Jazzy Time with your host Bailey. How's it going, everybody? I have another toenail art video for you guys. This is also video number 12 of the 12 days of NAIL-O-WEEN. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of nails it is. We have toenails, we have regular nails. Those are the only kind of nails we have. This one is another toenail tutorial. It is, I would also call it another sort of classic. It's a haunted house with the moon behind it, but I find it's those little extra things you do to art that kind of make it yours. So there's a little something extra with the windows, you know, just to switch it up a bit instead of, making it classic with just yellow windows or something. So anywho's, let's get to that. All right, hey bunnies. Okay, so for the backdrop for the moonlit or evening sky, I've chosen this color. This is a nail. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this on camera because I don't often use this color. This is a blue navy cat's eye polish from Nail Innovations. It's just 010. Now you don't have to do the cat's eye part on this. I just wanted to show you guys how pretty it is. So yeah. So yes, we're gonna do a we'll call it a personalized haunted house. Know what I mean? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to start with, again, 7mm detail brush. Everything I'm using today will be listed in the description box below. And before I go any further, make sure you guys like up these videos and subscribe because you love me. All right, so I'm going to start with the moon. I'm not going to make the moon too huge, and we're going to go with a white circle. Just a classic moon. However, I am going to add a little bit of pigment to this just to kind of help it pop a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, you guys hear that frog in my throat? So this doesn't have to be super, super opaque towards the middle because most of the house will be geared towards the center of this. So yeah. So there we go. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. I'm going to use this pigment brush. The pigment colors we're going to use are yellow, blue, and pink. I'm going to do a little bit of yellow just around the outside of the moon, just to kind of give it a little bit of an eerie color. And these are the colors we're actually going to be using in the windows. Instead of just a classic yellow, we're going to give like a little bit of a lighted gradient, if that makes sense, in the windows. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, so I'm going to pop open this yellow. And again, using the NSI HD 3D brush. Oh, didn't even see that. Look at it. And I'm gonna go just around the outside. Of my moon. Just like so. Brush off the extra. Put the lid back on the pigment in case somebody comes in here and runs away with it. All right, and again, using 1613 black gel paint and my 7mm detail brush that I am wiping off. And I'm going to start with the ground. I go a hump on the bottom or the free edge, just like that. And then I'm going to, you can do, like, I'm going to do the whole house in straight up black, and then I'm going to go back in after with the colors for the windows. When I'm blocking out a house, I start with my towers, and then I pull however way I want my tower to where I want the body to be. So I want this to be kind of like, you know, this tower is leaned out this way a little bit. That tower is going to be the highest. I'm going to go like this. Kind of make them look like arrows or mushrooms or whatever. And we're going to go like that. So that's how I start my haunted houses when I do them. And then we're going to perfect this. We're going to make these a little straighter. And we're going to, you know, connect the house to the rest of the house. Because what kind of builders would we be if we didn't connect the house to the rest of the house? Kind of make it look like a castle almost. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to make a little porch. And to do that, I just go like that. And then I go just slightly inside. A little doohickey like that. Give it a little porch. And then I do little weather vane things off the top. You can do however you like on your towers. I kind of do them like a little on an angle. They kind of look like crosses, but I want them to look more like a weather vane. But I guess crosses really help it make it look a little more creepy, like a haunted house. You know what I mean? So just like so, that's our house. Now off to this side, I'm going to come straight off the house and follow that kind of grass line, just like that. And then I'm going to add skinny little pickets and make that a little picket fence. And then on this side, I'm going to go super extra tiny. And we're going to get a little kitty cat over here. Just like so. Now I'm going to cure that 100%. I'm going to straighten this little piece right here. So there. So I'm going to cure that all the way. And I will see y'all in a few moments. Okay, so now this is a little bit of a tricky part. I could have wiped away the tacky layer right now, but if I had done that, the pigment on my moon would disappear. So I'm going to seal this with base coat. And then I will cure it and then wipe away the tacky layer so that I can do my windows without losing any of the color in the background. Okay, so now I can wipe away that tacky layer and I won't lose that nice yellow that we put on the moon. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my tacky white. And you don't want to fully load your brush because you really want to pinpoint this. So I'm going to give each tower or turret or whatever a long window. Just like so. And now if you're not comfortable doing, you know, gradients and stuff, You can definitely just do this with a yellow paint and then you'd be finished. But I like a good little challenge. And you can add as many little windows as you want. Oh, and there goes Benny again, playing with the toilet paper thing. But you don't want to go too many windows because you can definitely just overwhelm your house. All right, so there they are. Just like that. And I'm going to cure those, and then I'm going to ready my pigments. So while that's curing, so I just shook up my pigments to get some of that to stick to the top there. And I'm going to do blue at the top, yellow in the middle, and pink at the bottom of my windows. This is where you're gonna need a smaller, tighter brush so that you get that smaller, finer gradient. So yeah, my light is out. All right, so here's where the skill's gonna come in. All right, trying to grab the littlest amount on the tip of my brush. And oh, sorry, I'm off frame here. Trying to keep the blue to the top, just like that. Brush off my brush. Do yellow in the middle. Just like so. Brush off my brush. And pink at the bottom. The taller windows, you get a better gradient, definitely. The smaller windows, usually only you can fit 2 colors. So there we have that. I'm gonna wipe this brush. I'm gonna put the lids on my pigments before I brush the nails so I don't knock anything over, because we all know I'm really great at that. And pigments, man, they go forever if you don't knock them over. All right, so I'm going to take my fan brush. And look at those cute little windows. See, I find it's all in those little tiny details. So I am going to shiny top coat this with a no wipe top coat, and I will see you all in a few moments. All right, so there it is, all cured. I love the way that looks. Like I said before, I find just those little details add so much more to nail art than just using, you know, one color here, one color there. So anywhoos, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to these videos and hit that bell notification. I'm posting every day in October for the 30 days of NAIL-O-WEEN. So anywhoos, I'm going to get to another one. I hope you guys all stay tuned and stay jazzy.